What is going on, gamers? Welcome to a little old school Call of Duty story time video, throwing it back to the original Modern Warfare days. But I have got a story to tell about me going to EDC over the weekend, which, if you don't know, is the Electric Daisy Carnival, which takes place in Orlando, Florida. And it's basically just a big electronic music festival. It is very, very interesting. We'll get into that story time once we get into the game. But for your secondary viewing pleasure, we're basically just going to try to be getting some of the challenges done. Probably going to do like the tac stance kills on maybe these two guns, if not just this one. Because I don't really know how long this video is going to be. I got a lot of B-roll from EDC, and I got a story to tell. So let's just go ahead and jump into the game, and we'll get this story started. Alright, so we are in a just chill little team deathmatch match so we can begin the story time. For some reason my game feels really loud, but I'm also using my secondary headset because my normal headset, I broke it yesterday on accident because I kicked the cord when I went to go walk away from my computer. Because I am a smart person. Oop, hold up. Hello? That man just disappeared, or did he just get got? He must have just gotten got. Alright, so anyways. Getting into the story time, if I could aim at somebody properly, that would be very beneficial. So, EDC, the Electric Daisy Carnival. It is, like I said, an electronic music festival. If you don't know this about me, I am huge in the music scene. I love going to concerts constantly. I literally go to concerts probably once a month, if not more, if I can. It's just always been a really big thing for me. Basically since the first concert I ever went to, which I want to say was 2019, so not that long ago, but it created a monster. And so I've never been to an electronic music festival, and I thought that would be a fun thing to do because I've been to a rock music festival, but I've never been to an electronic music festival, so I know that it's a completely different ballgame. So I actually bought the tickets for EDC this year before like the headliners even got announced, before they even said anything about who was there. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. This is gonna be fun. Get me out of my element a little bit, go into a change of scenery that I'm not normally used to, because I do like, I have been to an electronic concert before. I went and saw Marshmello, who I love, and I'm hoping to see him again by the end of the year as well. But other than that, I've never been to a festival like that, like I said previously, so I thought that it'd be fun. And so, bought the tickets. Very excited to go, and then finally came around to the time of going. I don't see a hello. You know, I really thought that I was going to be getting like a bunch of long-range kills. I'm going to switch back over. We're getting these tac stance. So, anyways, time comes around. It was Friday the 10th of November, just for a little bit of a timestamp, just in case you're watching this in the future. Eep! And so I get there nice and early. I get everything ready on Thursday. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday because this game had actually just come out that same Friday, and I wanted to get some content done. I don't remember if I said it in the videos before, but yeah, I woke up very, very early to be able to play this for a little bit because I was really excited, and I wanted to play this, but I also wanted to, you know, rave. So I tried to two birds with one stone, and did that end up influencing what happened? I don't know. Probably. So anyways, not to get ahead of myself. Get there Friday morning. Everything is beautiful. It is a very different scenery than I'm used to because they call it the Electric Daisy Carnival for a reason, because it is actually kind of thematically set up like a very bright and welcoming carnival, which I thought was really cool. I didn't know that. I thought that was just kind of like a cutesy name, but there's actually like rides and stuff there, so that was really cool. And so I hopped over to just that main stage that is straight up front when you first get there, just to kind of get a taste of what was in front of me. And the first guy was super good, and the stage design was insane. Literally like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Most rock festivals that I've been to don't ever really do designs for their stage. It's just like, here is the stage. Enjoy. Maybe it's different in other like states and stuff, but all the ones in Florida that I've ever been to, it is always just like, just stage, maybe some screens, whatever. But this one, super cool design. And I listened to the whole first guy's set, and he was very good. I believe his name was Avello, which is interesting. That might mean something, and if it does, I'm not entirely sure. But so I watched him. I'm also getting stomped. Not to detract from story time here. I'm getting absolutely worked. But anyways, that's not the point of this. That was funny. The point of this is story time, and that guy's still on the floor. That's what I get for trying to do two things at once. I'm not paying attention. Eee! And also, I would just like to note that as soon as I sat there complaining about how I'm not just getting kills from super long distances, that now everybody is either super long distances or right in my face, and I'm an idiot. Hello? Nope, it's over here. Hi, Fran. About time. I think that's literally like my first freaking kill in like 8 lives. Embarrassing. I'm gonna go ahead and pop myself indoors for that. So where I was looking away from the screen. So where was I? Avello had played. Super cool. And then I went on a little explorative mission to kind of see what everything looked like. And all of the designs for pretty much every stage were very unique and very cool, which I liked that a lot. It definitely was something that I was exploring, looking all through the different things that EDC had to offer for me visually, and I took some videos during the day, but I just knew within my heart of hearts that it was going to be a completely different ballgame once it was nighttime. So I'll show a couple of the videos that I've had from the daytime part of my recording, but you could probably even tell just from looking at it that like once the sun went down that the party truly got started then. And so I was just kind of enjoying things. I think the first person that I knew I wanted to see was Deadmau5 doing his sunset set, which is hard to say quickly, but I was super excited for that because I love Deadmau5 and I feel like everybody does. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Let me know if you have heard of Deadmau5 and like him in the comments. But I saw his set over at sunset time, and I really, really enjoyed that. That definitely, like, kick-started the sauce for the evening. And after that... Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to lay down. I'm already losing and throwing this game on accident. But let me show you guys something real cool real fast. So the energy drink company, Ghost, actually sponsored EDC, and I am a big fan of Ghost. They had a EDC-branded Ghost that was only for when you were there. And I may or may not have taken that out. I just realized I have a video of this, so I'm going to put the video up anyways, but here it is in real time. Isn't it pretty? It was really good, too. I wish that this flavor existed in a non-festival setting, but... So that was there, and that was super good. We're also about to lose the game, so I'm going to flip it back over to the game screen so I can take the L. Yeah, look at that. Perfect timing. I'm sorry, team. Alright, well, we're on high rise, so I would be silly to not try to snipe a little bit. So we're going to snipe a little bit. Well, the gameplay isn't the focus of this anyways, because I would have been playing completely differently if I was hard focusing on the gameplay. But it's story time. So I had to look again, and so we had the EDC Ghost, which was lovely, and that accompanied my dinner, which was actually a Philly cheesesteak stuffed inside of a pretzel roll, which was phenomenal. Hi, hello. Dinner was super good. I was feeling energized. I actually bought this little, like, hydration pack thing. I don't remember what they call it, like a camel pack or something like that. I don't know. But basically, whoa, it is a little, like, a backpack that has, like, a canister for water. And then so you can literally just, like, drink something while wearing it. So I bought one of those because I had already spent like $20 literally just on waters. Speaking of water, they had a not tent even, but it was called the Liquid Death Country Club. I suck. So the Liquid Death Country Club, you had to sell your soul to get in, which is basically just give them your email so they could send you promotional emails. Basically like this little like indoor spot. Bro was leaning. He scared me. I don't get, like, nobody is playing how I expected them to play today, like, at all. I'm sitting there thinking that I was going to have a bunch of, like, super crazy long shotters in the last game, and then, like, nobody was, up until I switched guns, and now I thought it was going to be, like, just a full sniper battle, and nobody's using a sniper. I'm so confused. But anyway, I'm trying to remember where I even was in the story anymore, because I've completely lost my place. Well, there's that guy. Basically, then after the sunset set, it was nighttime, which is when I knew that things were going to get super crazy and cool, and that is exactly what happened. I unfortunately don't have any videos of the main stage. I'm getting pinched. But the main stage actually, like, moved, which you could see, like, the big, like, statue of the lady in the background. It actually, like, her hands moved and her eyes, like, opened and everything, and it was so neat. I loved that. I was not expecting it at all. I literally saw her eyes open and I got jump scared by it. I just was not ready for it because I didn't realize that there was moving set pieces, which was kind of funny. That was ugly. Hello. That was uglier. Still got it though. Lol. Ooh. Oh man. Just everything being in nighttime looked so much cooler. Oh my god, this whole game went by and I got like 3 kills. Give me the last one. I missed! I wanted to steal it. Embarrassing. Alright. I'm going to cut the gameplay from here because I can't focus on the words that I'm trying to say. Plus, there's plenty of B-roll. Actually, real fast, I'm going to point out there was a cereal bar, which I was very confused by that looking at it through the name of it. But the cereal bar literally just was like a corner with cereal. But apparently they had like their own cereal there, which I didn't know. But I wasn't that interested in that anyways. But the lights and everything there were incredible once it went to nighttime, and I went to the more like hardcore part of the festival, which I think it was called Circuit Grounds was the stage, and that was definitely a lot more of like the heavier wubs, which is what I'm entirely into. So I listened to a whole bunch of super cool guys. There was ATLians, which I love them, and then there was Keizo and Subtronics for the end of Friday. And if you know anything about that kind of music, you know that they are banging, and I absolutely love all 3 of those bands, groups, guys, whatever you want to call them. So, afterwards, I left a little bit early in the Subtronics set because I wanted to just get some rest, get to my Airbnb because I hadn't even seen it at the time. And so I went and got some gas and got some little drinky drinks because I definitely didn't have enough water, even drinking like gallons of water through the whole day. Oh, I failed to mention, I'm actually going to throw this in right now, that I was wearing a onesie of the pink bear from Fortnite. I don't know what the name of that pink bear is, but I'm going to throw this video in real fast because I thought that it was funny. I recorded it the morning that I left. So, back to the main focal point. I had come home I had come back to the Airbnb, and I thought that initially I was allergic to something. I'm really not sure what it was. I'm still not even sure at this point now, but I laid down just immediately, just like so congested that I just couldn't breathe, and I felt really, really bad. I didn't know what the hell was going on, so I like tried to take a shower, like washed my face like 3 times, and I was like, maybe I just got a little heat exhausted from the day, whatever it was. I really wasn't sure. And I woke up the next day, still didn't feel great, but was ready to go for day 2 of EDC. Got myself some breakfast at this place called Hash House A Go-Go, which if you're in any area that has one, go, because they're very good. I had a crazy, like, caramel coffee fancy latte of sorts. I don't even know what to call it exactly. And then just a super good, like, hash breakfast. And then, unfortunately, I got to the venue, and within, like, 20 minutes of being there, I felt so sick. And I tried to just power through. I listened to like half of the first sets that were on for the day. And I tapped out. I knew that I was going to be home on Sunday anyways. I was going to skip Sundays so that way I could rest a little bit because I had to go to work on Monday. And it was a really long day on Monday. So I'm glad that I ended up going home anyways. But unfortunately, instead of leaving on Sunday morning like I was planning and having a full other day to just rest and relax and enjoy, I left like Saturday at like 2 p.m. Literally had a full day of the Airbnb that I just let go of basically because I felt so bad. And I got home Saturday afternoon and pretty much just went like right to sleep. Woke up on Sunday, felt okay. Didn't really feel like horrible, but didn't feel very good either. And then Monday, I was basically just right as rain. I'm still like a little congested. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't know if I just got like really sick from being out in the sun all day and my body just kind of like got this like cold symptoms from it or something. But yep, so my big EDC party weekend ended up being a big EDC one day and slightly disappointing, but still very fun. Overall, I would really recommend everybody go to something like EDC at least once. If it's not even your biggest cup of tea like it wasn't for me, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm even not personally sure if I would go again just because I am much more in my element with like rock and metal and stuff, but it was a lot of fun. And if there was like a group that wanted to go, I would 100% go, but I don't know if I would just go solo again, but time will only tell. Who knows? I might even go next year because I'm a lunatic and I change my mind every 5 minutes basically. But overall, super good experience. The vibes were so cool over there and everybody was really friendly. I actually have this over here because that like pink bear costume. If you happen to be watching this girl who gave this to me, you were very sweet. And thank you for the little thing for EDC. It said pretty in pink if you couldn't read it. But yeah, so I guess people like give each other these through electronic festivals. I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have done a little arts and craft project and made some. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. That was a weekend gone wrong, but still a very fun weekend nonetheless. So hopefully you all enjoyed that story time. I'm sorry that my gameplay was abysmal because it really wasn't great, but I think B-roll will be covering most of it anyways. But actually, matter of fact, I'm going to say, just for anybody who is curious, I do like to keep track of all of the bands and artists that I've ever seen. I like to make a big list of it. It's one of my favorite things to keep track of, so I'll post all the pictures that I have of it right here. And other than that, hopefully everybody enjoyed this video, this little story time, Call of Duty rant, whatever you want to call it. And I will be back with some more videos not too long from now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that lame stuff. Stay positive, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.